Dose. My name is Taylar Stagner, and this is Halito with High Country News. If you're lucky enough to own property, have you thought about how to protect it against wildfires? Spring is arriving sooner now in the Western U.S., and the weather is hotter and drier, shortening the time available in winter to take precautions against wildfires. HCN's Kylie Moore reports on a new study published this month that surveyed 450 homeowners in Oregon on the importance of being fire ready. And while most expressed concern about wildfire risk, taking preventative steps depended on a couple demographics. Philosophical views, like if someone was identified as an egalitarian, individualist, or a fatalist, would affect how they prepared or didn't prepare for fire season. In other news, the Bureau of Reclamation's decisions on where to allocate water in the Klamath Basin might affect salmon and suckerfish. Crops used by Frito-Lay and In-N-Out Burger are drawing a lot of water, and according to the Karuk tribe, the farming operation in the basin is not sustainable. HCN's Toasty Oster reports with Jake Biddle from Grist on growing concerns of drought caused by climate change and what the tribes are doing about it. Tribes say if the Bureau of Reclamation doesn't reduce agriculture's hold on the water supply, the salmon and suckerfish will die. And finally, we know drought affects the health of trees, but what about heat? While drought stresses trees out, heat stress is more immediate and long-term impacts are not as understood. Heat makes trees lose more water and the tissues inside fall apart as chlorophyll breaks down. HCN's Sarah Trent reports on a new study diving into this research, trying to separate out what heat specifically does to trees. Oregon State University's findings could help us understand trees in the Pacific Northwest better as climate change gets worse. Have a good weekend. My name is Taylar Stagner, and now you know the West. Hachanaha Bethan.